Hi there, David James for Life the Basic Manual. I'm stood on the top of NV buildings in Salford Quays in Salford, Greater Manchester, and I wanted to share with you a panoramic of Manchester. Me and the boys painted this building a couple of years ago and we're up here checking on the steelwork that you can see behind me. My feet are at exactly 53 metres above the car park. I know that because the machine that we were on the exterior of the building measured that as we were going up. So it's quite high. This steel runs maybe another 10 metres above that. And we like working at height. It's exciting, it's a bit of a challenge, something different. And I'm in Manchester. Manchester for me is a great city, and I'm going to show you a panorama of that in a moment. But a little bit of history of Manchester, one of the great cities of the world. This was the birth of the Industrial Revolution, in my opinion. You'll see in a moment that we're actually in a large basin formed by the surrounding hills and mountains. And Manchester and the surrounding close area caught lots of rain, still does catch lots of rain. And back in the day, they used this rain to turn water wheels to produce energy to manufacture cloth, starting off with wool and then later cotton. I'm stood looking down at the Manchester Ship Canal, which goes all the way to Liverpool, and cotton was bought from America, dragged up the Ship Canal and processed in Manchester. Okay, Manchester Panorama. The new BBC complex, built a few years ago, and there we have it. Your breakfast television is coming from there now. I'm looking pretty much due west. You can see the sun's coming down. The ocean is probably 25-30 miles away. As I pan round looking north, Winter Hill, one of the large mountains, well, we call them mountains, but hey. And then as we come further round, we're looking up north into Lancashire, and then we're getting to look into the Pennines, which is a ridge of mountains running north-south down the spine of northern England. And now you're going to be looking at new construction, looking from Salford towards Manchester, and the bulk of Manchester city centre is there. The tallest tower that you can see, which is actually behind the steelwork, is Beetham Tower, which is a bit of an icon in Manchester. And then again, looking into the Pennines, the hills there are the Pennines running north-south. Probably looking into Derbyshire now. As we come further round, we start to see further and further south, and there it is, Old Trafford, the home of Manchester United, the greatest football team in the world. A great city. It's a nice place to be.